Alrighty then, folks. Time to get ESO started here. Showing off a quick pull through of Ye Merry Old Crown Store Showcase. Doot doot. We get our way through here. Crafting needle, outfit styles, and all that stuff as should be popping over to Blacknet. Here in a couple seconds. And let's get this party started, folks. Hope everybody's doing alright. Because the plan here is me making a quick little run, grab some food, come back in, and hopefully by the end we're done here, we will be done with the wonderful, wonderful, wacky world of ESO so far on this character. But for now, the card stunt begins in 3, 2, 1. There we go. Should take me only a couple minutes here while we wait to get load. I get food. There we go, folks. This is situated with dinner, drink, and a motor. Or a game in this case.
Are we going to race?
Let's see how far Scroot goes out. North Hook. She's there. Elfhetta's got her radius. Three points. Centurion's Watch, which is like, oh my god, why? Yeah, Zos.
You there! Help! Left wheel is in dire need!
Dash bar. Scroots at Bashabar and not at Feldegard, okay. Falls Path. No. Trader's Luck. Do we have a Scroot at Trader's Luck? Apparently not. Led to the vineyards. Hmm. Main reason is because, like, right over here, there's either going to be a water skin and maybe a barrel, or even sometimes you'll get a wonderful little thieves trove.
What part of the end of all existence didn't you understand?
The fact that this is my 6th end of all existence screw. And the last time I checked, we paid the fucking water bill. And the magical bill. And the fiber bill.
Mortal, there's precious little time. The fabric of reality continues to shred and tear due to Athelia's very presence. Laramil sent me to bring you back at once.
What was that about fabric of reality you said?
Existence is breaking down around us, and you want a recapitulation? Oh, fine. The Daedric Prince Athelia has absorbed so much power that she's causing reality to fall apart. But you restored the relics, and we crafted the Mirror of Truth. Remember now?
Thank you for refreshing the home game players, Scroot. So what do we need to do?
Return to the Tree Elves' dwelling in that mortal city. Baragrad and Skingon, something like that. I hate your primitive yet unduly complex language, you know that?
Alright. I'll get to Baragron's townhouse in Skingred, talk to Laramil.
Go to Baragon's, talk to Laramil. If we're going to preserve reality, we have to do it quickly. Soon there won't be any place to keep our stuff. Or us. Or anything. Nothing frightens an immortal more than the threat of non-existence.
On a scale of 0 to 10 for our home game players, how is reality really in that much danger, Scroot?
Haven't you been paying attention? This is the very threat that Hermaeus Mora contracted you to help stop. You've accomplished a lot as Fate's Chosen, but Athelia is still out there, loose and destroying reality one piece at a time.
Well, if reality's destroyed, she'll be too.
Seen the state she's in? She doesn't even realize the effect she's having on existence. She's just so full of rage and anger. If we don't act, and by we I mean you, by the time she realizes what she's doing, it will be too late to stop it.
Alrighty, boys. Finish this food and then we'll go stuff the rooster. Microwave bag city. Done. Yes, that is how lazy I am.
I just heard the news. King Nantharion was killed, defeated by the Legion's mercenaries. Did you hear?
We have planned and prepared long enough. Now we must act. Athelia has become the threat that Hermaeus Mora foresaw, racing to Apocrypha to take the realm as her own. And with each passing moment, reality breaks down a little more. Time grows ever shorter, Proxy.
We ready to face Athelia?
You restore the original relics used to capture and imprison Athelia. And we created the Mirror of Truth to try to show her the monster she has become. All we need to do now is travel to Apocrypha and locate her.
Apocrypha's pretty big. How are we gonna find her?
Apocrypha, like all Oblivion realms, is infinite. But we have the Skein of Secrets. I shall open a portal. Use the skein once we cross into the realm and see if it can pinpoint Athelia's location.
Alright, let's go. Road trip to Apocrypha.
We shall have need of them.
I don't understand magic, and I know next to nothing about Daedra. But I do know war. This is war, comrade. And there's no one I'd rather face it with than you, Baragon, and Laramil. For whatever good it will do, my sword is yours.
I may have more appendages than you, but I'm not a pack bearer.
Alright.
It's hard to believe Curate Gadain is gone. We knew those tears in reality were dangerous, but to lose one of our own...
Gather the relics, Proxy. I shall open a portal to Apocrypha. Once there, use the skein and let us see if we can pick up Athelia's trail.
Yeetus Apocryphus!
Use the skein and let us see if it can pick up Athelia's trail.
Ooh!
Path leads to the forbidden parts of the realm.
Another way to reach the Mythos, perhaps. Hermaeus Mora's private sanctum.
Reality tears here in Apocrypha. Go on ahead and I'll see if I can do anything to slow them down.
The Central Orphic Tunnels. There isn't, but it was a good thing to try. There we go.
The skein leads us to that cave, Proxy.
Explore the Whispered Paths.
Paths such as this. They can be found throughout Apocrypha. Press on, Proxy.
Hurry, mortals. Athelia and her scion have breached my private sanctum. Enter the mythos and aid the one who knows.
The one who knows needs us, Proxy.
Then let's do this shit. Into the void, or mythos, or whatever. Mm-hmm.
Just like at the loom, Mora could not portal us closer to the energy now contained in Athelia. But look what her very presence does to Apocrypha. We must hurry. Another tear. How many wounds can reality sustain?
You're dangerous, huh?
Mm-hmm.
A dead end. But the path should continue. Use the lamp of clarity and see what it reveals. The light of the lamp unveiled the way. Keep going, Proxy. What havoc these changes must be wreaking in Apocrypha's core.
There we go. Time to take apart the Empire of the Bitch.
Another dead end. Use the lamp and find us a path.
Mm-hmm.
Clarity's light reveals the unseen. Let us continue.
But he had a good day at IA. And the Mob Lorakash.
Another act. Use the lamp here if you would.
Turn through here. Then make a right and up the stairs we go. Beans. Ow.
I think we need the lamp's light again.
I think so. But I think so, at least.
A portal. Careful. I do not expect anything good to emerge. Remember, Abolisher gathers energy from each foe you face. Abolisher is charged. Unleashed on the portal. Damaged. Gather more energy and do it again. Use the portal. That's it. The portal is closing. Remember Abolisher's power should we encounter more of these Miramore portals.
Alrighty then. Oh, fuck that guy.
transform this realm and make it his tomb. Set wards in place, my son. Fate's minions must not be allowed to interfere.
Yes, my prince. None shall find the wards.
We must locate those hidden wards, Proxy. Perhaps the skein of secrets can serve us here. The skein indicates that the wards are somewhere above. Look for a passage leading up. The aesthetics of Miramar have a certain beauty, but they do not belong in Proxy.
Done that, and then up here to this.
That must be one of the wards. Destroy it! Well done. Let us find the next one.
Well, I do know where it is. It's like right there.
Another ward. Destroy it! Good work, Proxy. With the wards destroyed, the way into Hermaeus Mora's private sanctum should be open now.
Now that we've busted through the wards, next up, find Ethelia. Get her fucking news. See reason.
You have become the very threat I foresaw, Ophelia.
Only a threat to you, Mora.
Can you not see? Reality collapses around you as fate's threads unravel.
Your reality, Fateseer, not mine. Witness the ascension of the Prince of Paths to her rightful place of power. Keep draining Mora, Scion. I will deal with his champions.
With pleasure, my prince.
Stop Ophelia, Proxy.
I am the enemy. I am the dark tomorrow. I am the last path you will ever walk. Warriors of Miramar, defend your prince!
Never mind.
will restore what was lost, mortal. I must.
There we go.
I cannot be undone by a mortal.
You.
Use the mirror of truth.
There we go.
Not so big and bad now, are you?
Torvasard just got. Torvasard's prince just got. It means you done fucked up, bitch.
That mirror. It showed me the truth. I have become the monster that Mora predicted. And I remember. I saw it too. As Mora sealed my prison all those eons ago, I realized at the end he was right. I am the last tomorrow.
What does that mean, the last tomorrow?
It was what Mora saw when he examined my threads of fate. That I would become the Unweaver, the destroyer of reality. In that last moment, as the door to my prison slammed shut and my memories frayed, I saw it too. But it was too late.
Why?
Because I had already set the compulsion in Torvasard's mind. I had already unspooled the thread to freedom. Now your actions have brought me a moment of clarity. But it will not last. Already I feel the power, the madness reasserting itself.
But you saw the truth, you know what happened. You can change.
A nice thought. But I am Daedra. I cannot change. And once the madness comes upon me, I doubt you will be able to contain me again. Forgotten memories and near limitless power blinded me. It led us exactly to the moment in time Mora feared.
Why can't you just simply surrender?
Not while the power of the loom and the energy I took from Hermaeus Mora flows through me. I must shed this power once and for all. Only then can the growing madness be quelled.
Alright, if you can shed it, do it.
Hermaeus Mora, you were right. I am a danger to faith and reality. Let me return what is rightfully yours.
Abandoning our sacred quest. No! We are too close. I claim the power. I will finish this.
Uh-oh.
Isolate Hermaeus Mora while you try to stop Torvasard.
Despite it all, it seems we are fated to battle. Face me, mortal.
Yep. And I'm damn good at it too.
I never shared this life, but you know me.
Use the portal to help Scrooge.
Agitate me to no end.
Yes, I do. And you have been fucking busting my balls for the better part of 18 months. Your fucking point, bitch.
Enter the portal proxy. Marathon, Scrooge, Tribuna Leia. Lend your might to face Scrooge.
Witness the combined power of the Fate Changer and the Master of Fate.
And bam!
I created my scions to save me from a fate I finally accepted. Though I had forgotten until you reminded me.
No, my prince. I am Dremora. I am eternal. I will reform and complete the task you set before me.
Such is the nature of Daedra. Never changing, never growing.
I return your power to you, Mora, and I disperse mine into the void. And Torvasad, my most faithful, I consign your essence to nothingness, never to return.
And
Peace. At last. Poor Torvasad, blinded by a compulsion I never should have bestowed.
Fate's chosen has accomplished the tasks I set before them. Now, let us enter the portal and conclude this heinous business. Your prison awaits, Ethelia.
Let us enter.
If I survive to tell her this story,
The threads of fate continue to unravel.
When this is all over, you must remind me how you convinced me to get involved in a war between the Daedra.
usually involved a bunch of people ending up getting dead. Otherwise.
Ethelia, it is time to resume your imprisonment.
To what end? As long as I remain in this reality, the threat I pose persists. My power will always find a way to return to me. Such is the nature of our princely dispositions.
The threads of fate agree with you, but what choice do we have? You are Daedra, immortal, forever. I see no other path before us.
Our natures confound us. We need a different perspective. One you so elegantly provided. Mortal, let us speak. My very nature makes returning me to prison a temporary relief at best. My power will always find a way back to me. And with it, the threat of the madness that overcomes me and can unravel reality. Mortal, talk with me more about change.
Portals change all the time, and we saw different versions of you on the many paths.
Yes, my reflections. When we walked the many paths at the Outcast Inn, we visited realities where things had gone another way. I am different in those realities. But that is not choice. That is consequence. The aftermath of alternate events.
Do the many paths only lead to alt reality?
The many paths lead everywhere. Other places, other possibilities, parallel realities. You can go anywhere. If you can just find the path.
Well, if the threat to reality comes from your power, what about some place where there is no power?
No power. A path where Daedra and Magicka do not exist. It would need to be a place where my Daedric power held no sway and could gain no foothold. I feel the tendrils of my discarded power searching, reaching toward me. We must hurry, mortal.
Is such a path possible? What we need to do?
Indeed. Hermaeus Mora can find an acceptable path, and I can show him how to open the way. And then we would need you to use Abolisher. To destroy the path. So that I could never return to this reality.
Alright, let's ask Mora if this is going to be good.
Speak, Fate's chosen. You are deep in conversation with the Prince of Paths. What do your mortal eyes see that elude my Daedric senses?
Well, prison's going to be only a temporary solution at best. It's only going to repeat and repeat and repeat, so why not send Ethelia down a different path, on one where there's no power for her?
A path that is better than the solution I devised so long ago. Inconceivable. Do not overstep your bounds, mortal.
Hey, that's why you chose a mortal to help you. We see things from a different perspective than you.
Do not use my own words against me. Still, you
Oh, I will.
correct in that regard.
Thank you.
Very well chosen of fate. What do you suggest we do with Ethelia to preserve our reality?
Well, let her find a distant reality sans magic outward princess, where she'd have no power and pose no harm.
Leave this reality for a realm where she would have no access to her Daedric power? I had not considered that. I would need to confirm that the reality guarantees our safety, but how will we make certain that she would indeed be exiled forever?
Easy. You find the path. Athelia shows you to open the way. I destroy the path behind her with Abolisher.
What say you, Prince of Paths? Will you accept eternal banishment in a realm where your power does not exist?
I accept that fate, Hermaeus Mora.
Then allow me to turn my gaze upon the many paths to find a worthy reality.
And allow me to show you how to open that path, while I still have the will to do so. An excellent portal, Mora. Now...
Wait! We lost a good friend to one of the reality tears. Is there anything that...
The tears were not my creation. Only an effect of my passing. All I can offer is this wisdom to ease your mind. Now, you have shown we who are called Daedric princes that there are always possibilities, even for us. Farewell, mortal.
Ethelia has walked the path to her exile. Take Boethiah's blade and destroy the portal. Cut off the path so that she may never return.
Alright. Time to seal this bitch one last time. Let's seal this bitch and let's go.
Now, leave this place, mortals, and understand that you go with the gratitude of the one who knows. There is nothing more to do in this place, mortal.
Alright, go forth in peace, Laramil.
Mora's portal shall return us to Baragon's townhouse.
Back home we go.
Athelia is gone, no longer a threat. But Proxy, we should speak. It appears we have done it, Proxy. Athelia is no longer a threat to our reality. Your solution was not what I expected, and even Hermaeus Mora was surprised. But I suppose that was why he selected you as fate's chosen in the first place.
Is it over then? Are reality safe now?
Athelia is gone and can never return. But the damage she caused to reality may still be a concern. For the moment, let us reflect on what this victory has cost us. And take this reward in recognition of your efforts. The one who knows insists.
Alright.
Mortal, the Great Eye requires one last task before your contract expires. Along with everything else.
Well, the little ball of eyes certainly seems flustered.
Aragon.
Glad when this is over and that watchling finally stops entering my townhouse unannounced.
Alright, let's talk to Spirit.
Another task. Another danger to deal with. It
Can I ask what happened?
that we defeated Athelia and Torvasad, exiled the Prince of Paths to a remote reality,
You know where?
Miss Mora found a distant reality where neither Magica nor Daedric power can exist.
What was that last
Thelia
exchange?
provided me with wisdom, to see for a moment as she sees. I could not make sense of everything, but the possibilities of the many paths stretched before me. Curate Gedane, he still exists somewhere, I think.
Can you save him?
Perhaps not. I am unsure.
Alright.
Athelia exiled, Torvasard defeated, but the danger to existence persists. The tears in the fabric of reality. We need to repair them. How? I suggested a needle and thread, but my master has a different solution. So he sent me to find you. Again.
What does he want me to do?
Much of this is beyond me. But the Great Eye said you need to take the 3 relics that were used to defeat Athelia and place them near tears and nexus points in the fabric of reality. That should restore the frayed threads of fate.
That's it?
No. You also need to cast a spell to release each relic's energy and send it flowing into the fabric of reality. Here's the spell scroll. And you'll need help. So I'll send one of us to each location to assist you.
Alright, I'll place the relics, cast the spell. Where do you need to go?
Never end. Ugh. I'll mark your map. The locations where you need to place the relics are in Westweald, the Telvanni Peninsula, and Apocrypha. Look for one of your allies when you get to each spot. And make sure to bring the scroll and relics.
Why these? Can't we just place them everywhere?
I think it must be your pitifully finite existences that make you so impatient. The threads of fate weave through the fabric of reality in complex and very specific patterns. To
Really?
repair the tears, you must match that inestimable precision.
Alright, but why these locations specifically?
The reasons are unfathomable to the limitations of your mortal mind. But I'll try to explain. Through the machinations of Torvasard and Vargas, and the presence of Athelia, the tears at these specific locations resonate throughout the realms.
So whatever we do will resonate and repair.
Exactly. Remember, the relics were created specifically to thwart Athelia's power.
One moment, Proxy.
Alrighty then.
The plan Scroot has brought us sounds tenuous, but we must put our faith in the one who knows. Even with Athelia gone, the tears ripped in the fabric of reality shall continue to spread.
So it creates a danger still.
Naturally, so it is unlikely they will heal without help. If the plan provided by Hermaeus Mora works and the fabric of reality is repaired, then I can use the wisdom Athelia gave me to try to set one last thing to rights.
Wisdom? You mean the exchange you had with her before Athelia entered the portal?
Yes. She allowed me to briefly experience the possibilities of the many paths. Gedane still exists somewhere, I think. If there is a chance. Hope is not something I usually put stock in. But Gedane believed in faith. How could I do less?
Tears in the fabric. Sounds so metaphorical.
That does not make the threat or the danger it presents any less real. Apocrypha and the Mundus both are built to top endless metaphors. Now, we have a plan to carry out, I believe.
You gonna help us?
Of course, but perhaps not how you expect.
Alright.
The relics, Mora's spell, and my efforts together shall help you repair reality, Proxy.
Scroot, Tribune Alea and I will meet you at the sites, friend.
Alrighty then. Down the stairs, around the corner, and we do this. Thankfully, Scroot was nice enough to mark it on our map. So all we gotta do now is Portal Rev first up. We got one in the Telvanni Peninsula. Here-ish. One in the Westweald. Over here to the northeast of the, thing here, and then Apocrypha right here. We're gonna go ahead and do Apocrypha first. Because that's close to a way shrine. Ish. Part.
Here, comrade. This is the spot Scroot indicated.
One in,
I'll never get used to those tears in the air. Place the lamp of clarity beneath it. Now use the spell scroll Scroot provided to release the lamp's energy.
Alrighty then. On the range where the deer and cantaloupe play.
Look! The tear! It's closing! I think it worked, comrade!
That's one down. There we go. Great arm. Next, we'll head south from there over to the where we need to go. That is. Mm-hmm.
You there! You look like a capable warrior.
Here, friend. This is the cave Scroot indicated.
Delon's Cavern. Alright, we head down here.
Reality tear. I hate those things. Place a Abolisher near it, but not too close. Now use Scroot's spell scroll. That was simple enough. I think that did it. I much prefer the space above me to be hold free.
Alrighty then. Got that out of the way. We can pop ourselves.
You there! You look like a capable warrior. I need some help.
Time to make our way to the Great Armway Shrine here again. And now we can pop our way over to Apocrypha. Forlorn Palisades, head east-southeast. And I'm thinking this is going to be a cavern of some kind. Oh! Alright, A, B, C, D. I know, but I should probably be burning these kit. I've got way too many. I'm gonna use that though.
Come, mortal. Let's finish this so I can get back to my usual boring routine.
Fine.
Place the skein of secrets near the reality tear. Now, use the spell scroll to release the relic's energy. It actually worked. That's the last of the relics. I can feel reality healing and it feels glorious. Let's return to Baragon's and check in with Laramil. What a strange feeling. I'm not sure what to call it, but I'm definitely not sad that the Great Eye's plan actually worked. Not that I ever doubted it.
Yay. Oh, no. Because I am an inordinately lazy bastard, we're taking this route. We are here.
Comrade, Baragon waits for you upstairs on the balcony. Go talk to him.
Let's chat
Go
up.
on, comrade. You'll find Baragon.
Up on the balcony. Talk to allies, then talk to Baragon.
Hero of the moment. Come speak with me when you can, friend.
Apparently, we got ourselves a nice, wonderful little thing here. Ember.
Need me to do anything?
Oh, we're good. Mingle. Commander Marion.
The guard keep still stands, thanks to you. I'd like to find a way to remove the taint those recollection dogs left in the barracks. Daedric magic is foul, and the stink of Miramor is fouler still.
Westfield secure now?
As secure as it can be in this fouled up world. Oh, there are recollection stragglers to drive off, And Count Calantius needs to finalize diplomatic relations with Vashabar, but we'll be all right. At least as long as the war stays to the east.
Mm-hmm. Citizen Meln! Good to see you're here.
This is a fine brouhaha, isn't it?
Good to see you finally manifested yourself some help here. Keeper Brimnir.
When I heard about this party, I decided to make my way to the city and offer my regards too. Nice to see all the folks you helped here. I guess helping my little inn was only one step in what sounds like an epic adventure.
Sounds like it. How's the inn doing these days, Brimnir?
Well, business is still a little rocky. But my new drinks are starting to get noticed. I'm even working on one to commemorate this moment. Named for you, of course. The Helping Hand? The Mysterious Wanderer? If you have a suggestion, let me know.
How about the Horny Fox Boy? Legionary Capio! Good to see you up and about.
Your party.
Wow.
Party goer? It's degrading. Well, now that we're done with your heroics, maybe I can get back to being a soldier again.
Maybe.
That'd be nice. We are sure we won, right?
Yeah, I'm fairly sure we won. Green Speaker Derelith.
The rot has been culled from Vashabar thanks to you. I only hope that Nantharian's mad plan was due to the influence of this forgotten Daedric prince, Athelia, and not the philosophy of the Dawnway. Vashabar has enough problems remaining as it is.
Are the talks with Count Calantius going well?
Far better than I anticipated. I think in no small part thanks to you, Baragon, and Tribune Alea. The Count is a fair, if tough, negotiator, but he understands that Nantharian and the Recollection are not Vashabar.
On the other hand, they were responsible for Dawnwood and Wildburn.
Which is why I have promised our green speakers will help heal the area of devastation. As for the New Forest, those roots cannot be returned to their seeds. Be a good neighbor, though. On that, you have my word.
I got it. Alright. Citizen, and citizen. Tribune Alea.
Don't look so surprised, comrade. The people of the Weald know how to throw a celebration. We did good work, but I can't imagine what would have happened without your involvement. So, allow us to sing your praises. You deserve it.
You know that this wasn't an individual effort, you know this.
Sure, I helped, but I was doing my duty. I serve Count and Country. You have no vested interest in Westweald, but still you risked everything to save us. And you figured out how to exile Athelia. That's impressive from where I'm standing, comrade.
Alright. And Scroot?
I don't like the way your fellow mortals stare at me. You'd think they'd never seen an emissary of the Great Eye before. So help me, the next one who squeaks in terror will get something that really scares them.
Keep that in reserve, please.
He asked first.
Chat up, Laramil.
I am still attempting to discern the meaning of the wisdom Athelia shared with me. Baragon insisted that this celebration go on. I found myself unable to refuse him. I admit that I usually avoid such festivities, but this is pleasant enough.
Did it work, though? Did we repair the fabric of reality?
You do realize, Proxy, that the fabric of reality is a metaphor, a way to easily explain a concept that is nigh unexplainable. But to answer your question, yes. We have accomplished what Hermaeus Mora originally asked us to do, and preserved reality.
And you haven't figured out what Athelia tried to show you.
I know she allowed me to briefly see the world the way she does, to gaze upon the many paths. For just a moment, I saw a path where Gadain still existed. It gave me hope. As for what I do with that, I am at a loss.
So what now, Laramil?
Let Baragon carry out his plan. And we remember what we have accomplished in our time together. We defeated 3 princes, Periite, Vermina, And Athelia. We saved Necrom. We saved Westweald. We saved Apocrypha. We have done well.
That I think we did. Count
I
Calantius.
offered Baragon the use of my more spacious accommodations for the celebration, but he felt more comfortable hosting it himself. I suppose he prefers this quaint setting to a ballroom.
More than likely.
Athelia is thwarted, and Westweald is safe.
Are you and the screen speaker getting along okay?
I believe we respect each other. We've reached an understanding, and continue to refine the details of a treaty granting Vashabar land rights and trade agreements with Skingrad and the rest of Westweald. Public opinion could be our worst problem.
How so?
It may take time for common folk to understand that not all wood elves are recollection, and that Vashabar had no idea Nantharian was responsible for the new forest. Opening trade and helping heal the devastation will go a long way in that regard.
Alrighty then. Speak to the dream speaker. We spoke to Innkeeper Brynmere.
When I heard about this...
Commander Marion.
Feldeguard Keep still stands. Thanks.
Well, this is a fine...
Marion, Melmathless, Legionary Capio.
I'm always here to listen. Oh, not to be my favorite. Sure, I guess. I hate standing around. Need some magic done?
Tribune Alea ordered.
I don't like the way your fellow...
Don't look so...
The rot has been culled from...
I feel like we missed some stuff.
I'm glad you're back, friend. Now that the worst of things is over, I thought a celebration was in order, and Count Calantius agreed. Everyone should know what you did for Westweald. Cracked acorns, what you did for all of reality.
I did have help, you know.
Most certainly. But Laramil, Tribune Alea, Scroot, Curate Gadain and I probably wouldn't have accomplished what we did without you as our anchor point. Oh, Gadain. I know he was a good friend to you and Laramil.
He was. He sacrificed himself to save me from the reality tear.
Him as well. All of us. We were up against threats I can barely comprehend, and we came out on top. If that isn't cause for celebration, I don't know what is. I still find it hard to believe after all that, Athelia just surrendered.
Not only that, she agreed to give up her power and exit this reality.
I've been all across Tamriel, even visited places off the continent, and I've been to Oblivion. But I can't picture what a completely different reality even looks like. I suppose it's sort of like when Alea and I were trapped on the many paths.
Probably something like that.
Right. And we're certain she's really gone. That she can't find a way back and start all this trouble again. What am I saying? Of course we are. Even Hermaeus Mora said so. Still...
What is it, Baragon?
Once Torvasad forced us all to remember, history changed. That's not something we're just going to forget. It will be interesting to see the ramifications of a new Daedric prince, even if she's no longer here. It will change our views of the past.
Hey, I want to talk to the heroic mortal too.
I am still attempting.
Don't forget, Scroot wanted...
I offered Baragon the use of...
The rot has been culled from Vashabar.
Well, this is a fine do.
Feldegard keeps...
Screwed?
Baragon insisted on holding a celebration, but he refused every one of the suggestions I made. I'll have you know the Ciphers consider me indispensable at all their social functions. Anyway, good work with the relics. The Great Eye is pleased.
So that's it? 3 relics a spell and reality's back to normal?
A lot more to it. The exact relics had to be placed precisely, and a spell provided by a Daedric prince had to be cast perfectly at each location. While it will take reality some time to totally recover, existence is no longer in peril.
What about the relics? Is it safe to just leaving a Daedric relic sword, a Daedric relic lamp, and a Daedric relic skein laying around all willy-nilly?
Totally. They completely expelled every bit of Daedric energy contained within them to restore reality. Now they really are just a lamp, a map, and a sword.
So that's it with my job here with Hermaeus Mora Industries?
Well, not quite. While Hermaeus Mora appreciates everything you've done as Fate's chosen, he told me he wants to speak to you one last time. Whenever is convenient, of course. So mingle, talk to your allies, then look for my master's portal.
He wants me to head back to Apocrypha?
Permanently, I don't think. Probably just wants to reward you. The Great Eye, mortal. Hermaeus Mora demands an audience when you finish talking to your allies. This portal will take
Hermaeus Mora wants to speak with you. I hope that doesn't mean there's another reality-ending threat to...
Suggest you speak to whoever you wish before entering the portal. Just in the
After you,
unlikely event
Proxy.
that you never return.
In addition to hearing what Hermaeus Mora has to say, I wish to ask him about what Athelia showed me. If there is a way to restore Curate Gadain, the one who knows should be able to tell me.
Don't look so surprised.
When I heard about this...
Tribune Aleo.
The rot.
I offered...
Feldegard.
Alright, what am I missing here for allies? Back to the mythos with us.
Allow me to talk to Hermaeus Mora first, Proxy.
Laramil, I summoned Fate's Chosen. Why are you here?
Pardon the impertinence, but we have done everything you asked. Now I have a request, Prince of Fate. Help me understand what Athelia showed me.
The many paths. You seek the return of the mortal, Gadain. It is within my power to do this for a loyal servant, but there will be a cost. It is done. One day, Laramir, you who are called the Wise, I shall claim my due for this little boon. Be prepared to pay the cost at that time.
I understand, and I accept.
Now, leave us. Chosen of Fate, approach. We will have words.
Chosen of Fate, approach. We will have words.
We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will have words. We will Know that you have done everything I asked of you, and more, Chosen. You far exceeded my considerable expectations.
Really?
Now, with reality preserved and set right, we have one last matter to deal with.
What last matter?
Ophelia, the Prince of Paths has been exiled from this reality, never to return. Now, I must once more remove her from memory. For the sake of existence, she must once more be forgotten.
You mean everything will forget what happened in... Everybody will forget what happened in Necrom in the Westfield.
Not everything. Everyone will remember that the mortal realm was threatened, and that you saved them. What they will not remember is...
Really?
Mirrormore will be one more abandoned Oblivion plane, and the name Ophelia will mean nothing.
Mm-hmm. Well, I forget her as well.
No. Consider that my parting gift to you. You and I shall remember Ophelia and her scions, the glory of Mirrormore, a reality that could have been. Now the contract between us is concluded. Return to your world with the thanks of the one who knows.
Before I go, the home game players have questions.
Despite our vast differences, we do share one trait: curiosity. Very well. Ask your questions, and pray that my answers do not shatter your mortal mind.
Mm-hmm. How confident are you that the threat is really over this time?
A hint of insolence lurks in that query. Are you convinced two Daedric princes to change course? Do you doubt your own convictions?
I gotta be certain.
Ophelia has gone to a reality where she has no power, and you destroyed the only path between here and there.
And why did this outcome not surprise you, Mr. All-Knowing?
I am Daedra, the one who knows. I see infinite possibilities arrayed before me, but not necessarily the final path. In you, I saw potential, but I could not determine how that potential would be realized. That is your power, mortal. Use it wisely.
And what'll happen to Ophelia's minions now?
Mirrormore and its denizens shall be known from this point forth. But who they were and who they served will remain a mystery. Now, they are masterless. Their plane a shattered ruin. Any that remain in your world will be dealt with or depart in time.
What about our allies? What about my allies? They helped stop Ophelia. Can't they remember?
No. Even if you try to remind them, they will not remember Ophelia. They cannot remember. Let my word go forth. Purge Ophelia from every mind in our shared reality, now and for eternity. No glyphics, no repressed memories, just you and I as the last witnesses to the existence of the Prince of Paths. We were bound by this threat to reality. Now, we share this final secret. Farewell, mortal.
Back to the Westfield.
Gadain, the one who knows spoke true.
Laramil? Friend? What's going on?
We'll talk later.
The last thing I remember, friend, we were exploring an Ayleid ruin, looking for something to stop. The more I try to remember, the less I can recall. What happened to me, my friend?
You fell through a terror in reality. Laramil asked Hermaeus Mora to bring you back.
I did what now? I fell into a pit of some sort? And Hermaeus Mora brought... No matter. Since this seems to be a celebration, I take it we accomplished... whatever it was we were up to in that ruin.
Oh, we were able to finish up, save Westweald and everything in existence.
That's good. I knew we could do it. Never doubted it for an instant. I'm glad we won, my friend. And that we're all here to celebrate our victory. I see Laramil over there. You should go and talk to her. I'll join you in a moment.
Alright.
I'd like to say a few words about what we accomplished.
One more moment, Baragon. I need to speak with our friend first. I knew you were special the moment I met you, Proxy. No, you are Proxy no more. You are just my friend. We stopped Vermina and Paris.
You really don't remember.
With nonsense words, friend. I am just grateful that our
Yep.
journey has reached a suitable conclusion, friend. A long rest is in order for all of us. Perhaps I can convince Curate Gadain to join me in exploring Apocrypha. I would like that. As for you and me, thank you for everything.
Well, Hermaeus Mora made us all forget something. I just needed to tell you that.
I'm not sure what you mean. I remember our adventures quite clearly. We saved Nirn and Apocrypha from rogue Dremora and a revived Ayleid cult. And do not fear. I shall never forget that we accomplished all that primarily due to your actions.
Right. So what's next?
I believe some rest and relaxation are in order. I hope to take Curate Gadain away so we
sure?
can question I had not considered. But the paths I saw were possibilities, not other realities. I asked Mora to return my Gadain. I must believe that he did as I requested. In the end, does it really matter? Gadain has returned. And I am relieved.
Thanks for helping. Enjoy your vacation.
You were faithful.
Everyone, your attention please. Let's celebrate not only our victories, but the heroic actions of our friend here. They defeated the rogue Dremora, Vargas and Torvasard, took down Nantharian, the false king. They saved Westweald, maybe the entire world. So raise a glass and shout a cheer. Thank you, my friend, for always doing what you do best.
Yep.
What? I was resting. Besides, you got along fine without me. I'm awake and materialized now because I never could resist a good celebration. That includes not a single other Telvanni who was out to get me.
Mel?
What?
Alright, Commander Marion.
Alea did well when she brought you to help us at Feldegaard. All of the Weald is in your debt.
Is it secured?
Can be in this fouled up world. Oh, there are recollection stragglers.
And Legendary Capio.
Have one of those moments where you're suddenly sure you forgot something important? Like, did I leave the fire burning in the barracks hearth again? Or where did I put my sword? Probably nothing. Just one of those feelings, I guess.
Alright, Innkeeper Brynmere.
Thanks again for helping me with that problem. If not for you... Wait, what happened again? Oh, right. The shadows and, was there anything else there?
Shadows and,
Always drink for free at the Outcast Inn. Or
how's it going?
Business is still a little rocky.
They really did do the edit job pretty well.
Now that the celebration is done, I hope Count Calantius and I can resolve any remaining points of contention in our
Count's doing
better
well.
than I anticipated. I think in no small part thanks to you, Baragon, and Tribune Alea, which is why I have promised our green speakers will help heal the air.
Calantius.
Have you ever had a thought suddenly slip away? It's frustrating. Like trying to.
You and the green
I believe
speaker
we
you are.
respect each other. It may take time for common folk to understand.
Alright, Harry.
It was an honor to work by your side, my friend.
What's next?
You inspired me, friend. Put the adventuring bug back in my bonnet.
So, Baragon Shark
Love
Devils.
their epithets. You've seen me use daggers. Someone called me that once, and it stuck.
Kirikadane.
I can't believe we did it. We saved Apocrypha and Westweald.
An adventure.
Is that someone we met along the way?
Maybe.
Sorry, I have no memory of... What name did you say again? Anyway, I can't believe...
So what's next?
Necrom, I suppose.
Claire Mill?
Our journey has reached a suitable conclusion, friend.
And Scroot?
Apocrypha is saved, reality preserved, and the threads of fate are untangled. Thanks to you.
Trivia and Alea.
Don't look so surprised, comrade. The people of the wheel... Daedric. Oh, of course I remember. What I always do. My duty.
And she does her best to cover up. Alright, but that's perfectly okay. Well, we do have this. And of course, we've earned ourselves some nice, neat little stuff. Crystal Jack collectible. And somebody had a good day.
Forgetting something? It feels like I'm forgetting something.
It can't be as important as my news. They threw a celebration for the hero of Westweald. The Recollection and those rogue Daedra are on the run, thanks to them.
Basically, Athelia has now been exiled to a different reality where there is no there's no Magicka and no Daedra. No Daedric princes, no Magicka, none of that shit. And then we used Abolisher to cut off the only way in and out. Back to our reality. So, in this game that is. So, farewell, Athelia. Best of luck in your future endeavors, etc., etc., etc. In the meantime, though, pop our way over to the Scalarium, because I got nothing better to do. First thing to do, check the rotation.
Ancient stinks like dusty tomes.
Now, how are we on all of this? We just need to pick up cowardice, really. Oh, God in heaven! Hmm. Yeah, really all I've got left to get is class mastery. Anyways. Now let's see. I created for the character that opens the author. %, chance the coffer reward of each character daily contains a guaranteed drop per pound curated. Here we go. Alrighty then. With that, time for me to take a quick break. Here? Or at least I think so. First things first. I'll need a full 30 for that. There we go. So, skills. Alright. Fitness tree. Got you. Got you. Got you. You. Water. And water. Nice. Tasty. Tireless Guardian. Rare. Savage Defense. Dashing Brutality. Tempered Soul. Basically, I need 8 more for Tempered Soul, and that should get us over there on that point. Craft available 7. Great Call 50. Steed Blessing. Breakfall. Wanderer. Steadfast Enchantment. Rationer. Liquid Efficiency. Fortune's Favor. There we go. Technically, I've got 10 more here. And that should complete the craft tree point. There, so. Alrighty then. We're gonna go ahead and pop over to Mournhold.
Nonsense. I'm sure.
Let's go ahead and do some dailies.
Can't show the worm cult any mercy.
Shadowfen, always a nice good choice.
The Order thanks you.
Relic.
God's Wabberjack transforms unlucky souls into animals. But if cooked after the fact, the result is called Wabberjerky. The Order tracked some to Rulanil's Fall in Greenshade. We want it recovered for study. Non-culinary study.
I'll find it and return it.
You don't look like the type to wrestle a snow bear into submission. Maybe
I'm
Deidre. I can't stand them. Always so smug, acting like they own all of Tamriel. There's a mass of them, and you need summoning.
Every day you come.
24 of them.
Last time we spoke.
Look me in the eye. I can...
Oh, good. I didn't want to walk.
Good, I didn't either.
lucky day.
Yay!
Good eye. I didn't even see that runestone at first. Don't underestimate that.
Burn that off. Oh, nice.
You know, I think I'll stay right here for a while.
Okay, we got things to Skingrad, Necrom, High Isle on Aporo, Western Skyrim. That one's not even used right now. I'm guessing that's basically a travel thing for there. Blackwood, Sinchal. Alright, first off to Shadowfen. Hop over to Percolating Mire. Ah, thank goodness.
Sai Sahan have much in common, except you're not a complete failure. The skins of those you love will fly as my men.
Not today, Molag bitchy boy. Go ahead and mine up this plat scene too. Get ourselves some free ore. Next up, Green Shade, specifically. Specifically, this fucking place. Cerulean Hills Fall. Head to Serpent's Grotto, and then we'll head east-northeast toward where we gotta go.
Let's go back.
There we go. We probably won't be making a thing there. Thanks for the follow. We have anonymized followers as of recently, so do speak up and chat away here. You're doing all right here, by the way, Templar. Kira, there we go. Pulling in here to Cerulean Fall here.
A bit tight in the shoulders, maybe.
We're making a... Oh, this is something I've been playing for well near 10 years here. Since about... Basically, I played the beta, had to drop out, and then came back about 8 to 10 months later when the Imperial Edition came out. But I've been pretty much been playing this game ever since then. But yeah, I do this here every Sunday on the channel. And I stream Thursday through Sunday here on Twitch, so... There we go. Well, how are you finding it, by the way? I mean, especially with the, recent, chapter that came out. I don't usually do a whole lot of PvP, largely because... I think I may have done something very rash. But at this point, nothing that I can't clear out here. Yet. And now we flee. I'm usually doing the dips. Here, the DPS. As you can plainly tell, are like just basically smashing the things until they either die or turn into ash. Preferably ash with loot piles in it.
You bastards!
But yeah, I recommend doing the scribing if you have not. Once you get to the second quest at least, you'll be able to do you'll be able to start finding minuscule drops of the luminous ink. Second thing I would recommend if you haven't done it yet, get through the whole quest line. Oh yeah. Even at CP 1600 plus, I would still say go through the quest line anyways. If only because the way scribing is just so... it's just really good. Like, for example, I can do a magical contingency here that... Bear with me a moment. So, 2... Guild. Mage's Guild. This is one scribing ability I did. Magical contingency. And I'll have to pull that back later. Deal with Manny's minions here. But yeah, magical contingency. Built this up. Basically, you get imbued with magical runes for 22 seconds. Those runes stay there for 22 seconds or until you cast an ability with a cost. And that's any ability with a cost, including dodging, including a dodge, roll, and block. If it's got a cost, it'll trigger it. It costs a burst of magic. Deals 5,721 magic damage to enemies. Heal, and I have it set to heal myself for 6,012 health. Keep myself alive. And it gives me minor resolve, so I can keep slinging. Magical Soul's another one I've got. And there.
So much better than reading.
Strike! Now!
I've been waiting to try this out.
Now let's go ahead and get out of here. Oh, I still have the necessary yeah, definitely. Let's go ahead and they're actually very easy to grab here. I think I may have to got myself a little turned around, so that's gonna have me go to Oridon, so I'll just spend the 73 gold. Well, you have a good rest of your evening here, and I hope to see you again. And appreciate the lurk, even though I don't have a command yet. Last one I had broke. In we go. And Run, boy, run, boy, run, run, boy, run. Run, boy, run, boy, run, boy, run. I gotta banish Daedra from Marin's sight. A lead, eh?
Nicely done.
2 and 3. Four and 5. It's 9. There we go. And then Marin's will destroyed. I certainly am not going over there. I'll pay the extra charge. Mm-hmm.
Yes, are we going to race?
And turn-in time. Fly. Oh, back up this way. Talk to Fighters Guild.
Why are we losing so? So the tree minders were right.
Yep. Albert Baron.
Turned with the wayward relic?
Yep, found it in Green Shade.
Absolutely tasteless. I mean, the very concept, not the wabba jerky itself. I have no idea how it tastes, nor will I, ever. What I will say is the Order thanks you for your valiant efforts.
Alright, well, if it helps, the people in that particular ruin felt it tastes like chicken.
The Order thanks you for your assistance, Adept. We don't...
There we go. So, just leaves me with... Okay, I've actually got that done there, so that should be too difficult of a problem, and it's just returned to Boggle. Got this turned in Boggle.
You have the stench of...
Yep.
You really should.
And Undaunted too. And that's it for the affix scripts. All right. Well, I do believe that we've got a goodly amount of stuff to deal with here in the end. Before then. There we go. Alrighty then. Pop that in for research. And let's see. All right. There we go. All right.
Enchantments are the fine.
Sell. Yeah. Alrighty then. Hmm. Well, shit. I guess we could make a quick run over to, PvP here. Against my own better judgment. There we go. Tasiradil! Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, obviously Bruma's not safe. I am, however, going to just go to Cropsford. Needs to be a decent, safe one. Safe bet here. Just head to fucking Cropsford. And if I recall correctly, we just have to do one of these things is not like the others.
So far, Cropsford hasn't been ravaged by this war.
Hmm?
It'd be wiser not to mock the gods. But there is something. Goblins sometimes raid our warehouse. Next year's crops depend on those seeds.
No!
So far, Cropsford has. You'd be wiser not to mock the gods.
Cropsford may seem... With good reason. The undead walk the ruins of Kulat just to the... If I get turned in... Those all elves are evil, of course. But Aliads were the worst of them all. Don't let them pull a fur over your eyes. Rabbits are pure evil.
Kill 8 undead in Kulat. Okay. And they believe rabbits are pure evil. Oh, come on. That's just because you've been on the wrong end of, the pranks of, one Bertrand T. Bonnie. And if you got that reference, you should be hitting, like and subscribe on the VOD. That's one. Back to Cropsford! Apparently. Talk to Olgra.
The thought of the dead walking around is unsettling at best.
Took care of some of them for you. All of Dark Convergence, check. Now, well, we lost Bruma. I'm going to go ahead and get us over to the North Gate. Alrighty then. How the fuck did that happen? I don't really care. Cheesemonger's Hollows, the Volendrung tutorial. Not that we ever really want to use it too often. We'll pop ourselves back into Skin Grid. Right. I can't believe it. This is actually a wonderful thing. With this, it actually means that as far as the story quests are concerned, that's it. We are done. Well, more or less here. I think the only thing we have to worry about is Dark Brotherhood, and we can probably get to doing that next week, but I'm also of the opinion of wanting to start doing I wanted to catch up on the DLC quests on my other characters. I know that I definitely haven't done Westweald on my randomizer tune, nor any of my previous characters as well. My other Templar, or my Nightblade, or even my main, my Dragon Knight Werewolf. But that, dear reader, is a story, dear viewer, is a story for another time. So it's just time for me to let y'all know that you've been a wonderful audience here, tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe if you're catching this on VOD, as well as ring the bell to see to catch all those wonderful VODs. Go to twitch.tv/BioForRepublic and follow there to catch us when we go live. I'm BioForRepublic from B-Rep Media, and see you all next time with some wonderful, wonderful content.